cold nights, emptiness haunted me. I saw a light, but it was too dark for me. I heard you calling, I saw your sleepless face, and I felt hard.
Hey guys, so continuing with day 2, last whole day we were in Phoenix and we finished the road trip to Phoenix. It was just a 2 hours thing and we just roamed around, eat some Thai food and went to downtown. We also saw the Arizona State University campus because we had nothing else to do, and there's not much in Phoenix except for everything which is priced really high. So we were planning to go to this botanical garden, but that was also $25. So we just thought, like, let's not spend that much money on it because we are still going to Hoover Dam and Grand Canyon and we're going to spend money there. It's a 5-hour straight drive. It's 8 a.m. right now. I'm expecting we'll reach there by 1:30. We don't have much time or much sunlight because also Hoover Dam closes at 5 p.m. Anyways, we're living in this cute little Airbnb.
Oh, the nights when you couldn't sleep, I was there carrying my gun, shooting at the demons, see your dreams, making them more fun.
We are on the road. We are off the I-10, which is the very clumsy highway, and we are on the 74 West right now. So we're going straight. We have to go here for 26 miles. We will reach by 11:30 PST, which is Pacific Standard Time, which is different than Mountain Standard Time, which we are currently on. So we'll go 1 hour before, which means great, and we would eventually reach there by 1. But now we are reaching there by 11:30 or 12, which is great because that's the time. That's the perfect time to visit Hoover Dam. Yeah, visit Hoover Dam. Alright, enjoy the scenery.
Just stars. Oh, the nights when you couldn't sleep, I was there carrying my gun, shooting at the demons, see your dreams, making them more fun. Yeah. And if you wanna run away from the best you've done.
Right, I'm at Hoover Dam today, and this is a very exciting moment for me because I'm a civil engineer and this is a civil engineer marvel in itself. So Hoover Dam was built and completed in 1936, and I'm standing over it. This is a overlook of the dam. This is how it looks from the top. There's a very fun story of how it was constructed and the whole story behind it. Let me tell you really quick. So this question also comes up, that why do you even build a dam? So the Colorado River on which the dam is based upon is extremely wild, or was extremely wild. Now they're in control. So as soon as spring comes up, the snow on the Colorado mountains used to melt and the river used to flow, and because of that the low-lying regions in the state of Arizona, in the state of Nevada, used to flood. So because of that there has to be taken measures to control that. This is just for transportation, nothing special, but right here is the Hoover Dam. It stands at 736 feet and it's 6.6 million tons heavy. That's how it looks.
These house the 17 generators.
So the water is stored in Lake Mead and then they transfer the water inside. It moves the turbine, water comes out from here.
Oh, the nights when you couldn't sleep, I was there carrying my gun, shooting at the demons, see your dreams, making them more fun. Yeah. And if you wanna run away from the best you've done, yeah, I'll be there to save the day. I'll be your rising sun.
When the water after the flooding recedes, it used to be drought in that region. There wouldn't be any kind of agriculture possible because of the same reason. So they had to find a solution to control, first of all, the flooding. Second, to reroute the waters to all the farmers and to all these regions so that they can use the wild river, which is the Colorado River, and put it to good use instead of just flooding the low-lying regions every time.
sleep, I was there carrying my gun, shooting at the demons. See your dreams, making them more fun. Yeah. And if you wanna run away from the best you've done.
If there's already enough water for the turbines, there are those gates 1 and 2 with 6 holes, and those holes transfer the water instead of not from the turbine but around the dam, so that they can just get off in the river and not in the turbine.
Well, I guess this is the main reason why I'm writing this song.
I heard you.
So whenever you have to construct a dam, you have to reroute the river or the lake, whichever is behind the dam or whichever is coming from the mountains. So for rerouting them, they made 4 water canals, which took them 18 to 19 months to make. Now these canals were rerouting the water, and they had a block which was the Hoover Dam itself, like the initial part of it. So all the water was rerouting from that, and at that time they had to build the Hoover Dam from bottom to the top. To also have a strong foundation, they had to excavate 135 foot of like gravel and sand and everything to get to the bedrock. Now this bedrock will essentially act as the things where they will put the first concrete box and they'll put the footing. Now you can't put footing in the riverbed because it's too unstable, so you'll have to go in deep to the base of the earth to put the footing, so that it is strong enough to hold such a humongous structure.
Oh, the nights when you couldn't sleep, I was there carrying
If you
my.
know anything about construction, one thing is that whenever you're pouring concrete, it has to cure, and it takes time to cure, and you need to cool it down because the concrete is hot, and you are pouring it down and you have to settle it in, and it needs to cool down to settle and be strong. Okay, so fun fact, here the whole thing which you're seeing is made out of concrete, and if they had to put every block of concrete and pour everything at once, it would have taken them 125 years to cure the whole thing. But instead they constructed 7 foot, cure that, put 7 foot again, cure that, put 7 foot again, cure that, put 7 foot again. Now inside the concrete blocks, there were these tubes, there was these water tubes which were used to cool down the concrete so that it cures faster.
Yeah. And if you wanna run away from the best you've done, yeah, I'll be there to save the day.
Walking across the Hoover Dam right now. This is the road. You can drive actually up here, and that's the Lake Mead. That side is where the water goes. Like this is the down flow.
Screw it up again. Well, I guess this is the main reason why I'm writing this song.
There's also another fun fact that during the World War II, the Nazis wanted to blast this area, and during that time they closed off the whole region. They increased the security just because, so that there's no kind of risk related to the bombing. I really wanted to take some drone shots of this place. First of all, I don't have drone, and second, it is not allowed, so I'm feeling a little better about it. So the electricity produced by the dam goes to Nevada, California and Arizona. That's how these states get electrified. And those are the power plants down there.
Your eyes been sun.
Finished our Hoover Dam tour and we came to Lake Mead. It's the lake which supplies water to the Hoover Dam. Everything, like this is the lake from the Colorado River, which goes into the Hoover Dam. We are in a national reserve or something. Look around. Look at that view. It's water and mountains all over.
Oh, the nights when you couldn't sleep, I was there carrying my gun, shooting at the demons. See your